back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at level counts, and also we'll be reviewing a trade that I'm currently in on Euro USD. Right, so we're going to start looking at this from the H4 time frame. Right, so for those who have been watching my videos, you would be familiar with the term or the concept of level counting. Right, so we all know that one long sustained run in the H4 time frame is actually 3 levels in the H1. What do I mean by this? So I will use a different color here so that I can, annotate this better for you. I'll use blue, and we're going to be focusing on the H1 time frame. Right, so this is level counting. Right, so if I can bring this over this side, I'm just going to take you back a bit back, but I'm more focused on the recent price action. Right, I don't really like going too back. Right, so right here we had our peak formation, right, as you can see, and for that day we had one day of rise, which is a level count. Right, remember this is your H1 time frame. Then from the 1 day of rise, we had a pullback the next day, giving us the second level of rise. Right, so we were in level 2, and then from there we had the last level going up, and we had a reversal. So if we go back to the H4, can you see that this 1 week of move, right, this 1 week going up was one level of rise in the H4 time frame? But when we go to the H1, this is when we can see 3 levels of rise. So basically what we're trying to say is one level of rise in the H4 time frame is actually 3 levels, or rather a complete cycle in the H1 time frame. Right, so I'm going to focus on this. So as you can see, this was one level of rise. What are you expecting after that? You are expecting another level of rise the next week, which is this week right here. Right here. Right, and as you can see, this whole push right here, if we go up, if we then move down, I'll use yellow, right, just to make it easier. If we move back to the H1 time frame, we can actually count 3 levels of rise that week. So right here, this is what we had. Right, as you can see, from this area right here, we had a peak reset, right, giving us a W formation. And what did we have? We had one level of rise, right, and a pullback, giving us another day of rise, right, and then giving us our last push. And this last push, what's very interesting about it is we actually had the last push, or the last level, giving us 3 more levels. So this is a level itself. From here, a long sustained run, that can be 1. Then from this pullback, this was our second push, and then we had the last push, right, and the dealer trapped. Right, so looking at this from your higher time frame, this is what you can have. Right, so this was basically 1 week of rise, right, but we also had 3 levels of rise from the H1 time frame. Right, so what did we have after that? Remember, after 3 levels of rise, if we are still anticipating a move to the upside, we expect a peak reset. So as you can see, we had this move down here to the 200 EMA. Let me just delete this so it does not confuse you. Right, so we had a bounce after 200 EMA after a 50 and 200 crossover. Right, so these EMAs crossed over, giving us our peak reset. So that is the reason why we entered this trade. So what else are we looking for? We are looking for a last push, right? So we had that level 1, level 2. Now we'd love to see another long sustained run. And if we look at the daily, we have, the 200 EMA in sight. Right, so we can keep an eye on that. So that is the reason why we took this trade. As you can see, this was a nice peak formation. All right, head and shoulder peak formation, or V bottom, at that below the 200 EMA and also the 800 EMA in the H1, which makes it powerful. All right, so as you can see, already we had 1 day of rise, a pullback, and we had another level of rise. Right, as you can see, this is in the market open. So we'll see if this actually pushes up, because I would like to see it at least give us another level. So this being our level 1, right, into a consolidation, week 1 of rise, and this is our second level of rise, and we anticipate another push giving us the third level of rise at that 200, sorry, the 800 EMA in the 4-hour time frame. Right, so we'd love to see another push from there. So we'll see if it happens today, where we have a stop and low and rise. All right, guys, I hope you learned something from this video. Since you guys have been struggling with level counts, I hope this is making sense too. And we also had, but I'm not really gonna count levels there. You can actually do that as your homework, and tell me what you had seen on USD/CHF. So very simple. We had our peak reset right there, right in the H4 time frame, a very powerful time frame for us. Right, this is what we can see, and we are pushing down currently. Right, you can also see the entries are placed exactly or precisely at the area where we do have a long sustained drop in our direction. All right, guys, if you're not in our Telegram channel, join the team. Find the link in the description below for chart discussions, live streams, free signals, and more educational content. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Cheers.